Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Friday. All right, guys. Well, actually, I'm going to put this up on Thursday. So happy Thursday. We just got into Palm Springs. I was saying this earlier. We had a long travel day, which is totally fine. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. Like I still want to do YouTubes and TikToks and still enjoy my day. It's only 2 o'clock here, but I know it's getting later over on the East Coast where I normally post my videos. So I wanted to make sure I got some videos in before. And when we got some Valley drama, we're going to talk about it. So if you guys haven't already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And I say, let's jump right in. Okay, guys, so this is the one that I wanted to talk about with Brock, sort of just like letting everybody know what he has going on and what his plans are, because clearly he does not want to. I don't think he wants to be as heavily involved in the drama. I actually don't blame him. I think that this whole book, Scheana's book, kind of changed things a little bit. But mind you, Scheana didn't ask for him to, have an affair. So there's that too. I always like to play devil's advocate. But just to give some context, Brock Davies withdrew from social media after Scheana revealed in her memoir, My Good Side, that he had an affair while she was pregnant. An affair that both of them, hid until My Good Side. But apparently he allegedly hid it for 2 years until he thought maybe a blind item was going to expose him. So it was an Instagram post just yesterday, and I'd play the post, but he has copyright music on it, where he stated that he needed time to reflect on his actions and work on certain parts of his life. And during the break, he tried new activities like playing piano, exploring various projects to kind of find out what resonated with him. Okay. But he realized that what truly serves him is creating content, building things, spending quality time with his family, especially the moments with his daughter, embracing this whole persona, Brock the Builder. He was excited. He said, my past does not define my future. I'm back because my past does not define my future. It depends on what choices I make today. Let's go build some stuff. Brock the Builder is back. Let's go build something amazing for you guys. And he even captioned the post, sometimes you have to step back to realize you are already on the right path. We're back, baby, and I can't wait to build something amazing for you guys. I mean, at the end of the day, too, like what he's saying about the whole building situation, if you go and look at his videos with his daughter, like, let me just give you guys a few, to say the least. Like, if you go look at the videos of the things that he does, it's actually pretty insane. I'm not going to sit here and go through every single video, but the camping, the setting things up, this blew me away that he built this little corner nook. So if he's making this kind of content, then yes, Brock the Builder, please, by all means, we will take you back, because I feel like you're giving me ideas for my own home. Anyways, we're going to go over to Byway Hello Drama, because somebody apparently asked Lala Kent if she's forgiven Brock for cheating on Scheana while she was pregnant. And Lala said, I have nothing to forgive him for. He didn't do anything to me. She explained that when Scheana first told her, she admitted it would be hard to look at, not look at Brock differently, but she said he's a stand-up guy. Here we go.
Have you forgiven Brock? Forgiven him? I had nothing to forgive him for. I mean, he didn't do anything to me. I was just following Scheana's lead. She told me what happened because it was going in a book. And I said, I mean, this is going to be a little bit hard for me to look at him, but how are you feeling? And she was like, I'm working through it. I feel good. And I was like, great. If you're good, then all is good. And Brock's been a stand-up guy. He's been a stand-up guy. Susie asks,
with the rumor. Okay. So, now, what I want to say about what she's saying about Brock being a stand-up guy, I think she's talking about him since then, especially being around her kid, her daughter, Ocean, right? And also with his own daughter, Summer. I feel like he has really stepped in. And Lala has even voiced this before, where she feels like he's stepped in as sort of a parental figure. And if that in fact is the case, that's why she's speaking about him in this way, where he's a stand-up guy. Listen, are there things that are in his past? That's exactly what he addressed in the whole video. He said, my past does not define me. But then, of course, unfortunately, when you have a rap sheet of things, especially with the Bravo fandom, it's going to come back and bite you in the ass only for this reason. People were waiting to devour him once they found out his past in Australia, once they found out that he had other kids, once they found out the back child support, once he admitted to slapping his ex. People were just like sitting back ready to eviscerate him for all of these, but also it's triggering to a lot of people. Now then, moving forward, they were like, okay, well, maybe you and Scheana, this is a different situation. And maybe with you and Scheana, you are a reformed person. You're a better man. Well, then, of course, go and add the fact that this affair happened, and now fans are pissed off again. I'm not really shocked by that. I'm not shocked at the fact that fans are pissed off. This too shall pass. And all you can hope for somebody, especially if Scheana is wanting to keep her family together, she's choosing to keep Summer's dad around, keep that relationship. It is their relationship. So we're just going to sit back and back it at this point. I don't think that there's really another way to go about it. But speaking of the Valley, there was another thing that came out because people were wondering about, well, Mr. Jax Taylor and also Brittany Cartwright. And they were wondering, is she going to end up selling her home now that they're not together? She made this very clear. Clearly, this is a very expensive home to maintain. However, she's not planning on going anywhere. She doesn't want to sell the home. I think that she's going to continue to work her ass off to make sure that she can bring in the deals, maintain her spot on the show, make sure that she can continue to work with sponsorships. All of this stuff brings in money, including her podcast. So I feel like she really, truly believes like, I got this. And most importantly, even though it's a lot of money and it's very expensive to maintain, it also maintains normalcy for her son and it keeps a routine. And I think that takes precedence over the money. Honestly, I feel like she's an incredible mom. So there's a lot going on. I want to hear what you guys think, guys. Pop off in the comment section about Brock taking a break, about the impact that the memoir had on him, and then also about Brittany just being like, I don't really care if I can afford it. If I can afford it, I don't care. I'm going to make sure that I keep the same space for my son. That's commendable to me. I love you guys. I'm going to hear your thoughts. Pop off. Bye.